Over the past 4 days, we've given I just filed the benchmark story, so Roman, if you're watching, check your mail.
I'm standing here, and Pat just barrels into me.
No, if I barreled into you, you'd be on your ass.
I know. This is like
Ultimate
rugby.
Gaming Machine, 5th day. Leo's hanging on by a thread. He's seen his ultimate gifts. He can smell his vacation.
I want to smell the Ultimate Gaming Machine.
Well,
oh, no, that's Yoshi's
right
pizza.
over there.
Oh, okay.
Smell.
You know what I'm really curious about, and I know
only-
everybody else is, what is this?
Well, okay, this is a Prometheus case.
We really didn't talk about this that much. This is a water-cooled case?
It's a water-cooled. Actually, it's a refrigerated case. It's a very scary refrigerated case because it won't even let you start the machine until you get the processor down to about -40 degrees. So let's pan up here. This basically runs refrigeration down to the processor, and it's designed to suck heat off of the processor.
That's very cool. So we really didn't go into that. I know it's on the website.
That is our next step for UGM. Because we ran UGM.
Yeah.
Right? Yoshi ran the benchmarks.
All right. Benchmark time.
He ran, we used to be called Mad Onion. It's now Future Mark.
Okay.
It's
It's from Mad Onion.
3D Mark 2001
Yep.
SE.
From Mad Onion.
From Mad Onion. And what we found out is the 3.06 Pentium 4, we talked about this earlier in the week, had a tiny advantage. Maybe a couple 300
Not much over the
points.
Athlon. Yeah.
Over the Athlon. The truth is, you're not going to notice that when you're running the game at home.
It's within the statistical variation
margin of
the
statistical
test.
Insignificance is a great phrase I learned back at St. Davis.
Right.
We ran Unreal Tournament 2003, the most vicious game out there. The game that caused you and Joshua Brentano to upgrade your dual processor system.
Had to upgrade.
To play the game. And we found out, we looked at the TI 46, the NVIDIA GeForce.
The Titanium 4600.
Yeah, the 4600. And we looked at the ATI
9700.
Thank you.
I'll
Pro.
just fill in the blanks. You
It's kind
pause
of funny when you do that. Well, Yoshi found out if you ran the benchmarks, yes, the ATI 9700 is a little faster.
Yeah.
And the two processors, the fastest processor we get a hold of, a 2.8 gigahertz Athlon XP and a 3.06 gigahertz Pentium 4, almost indistinguishable in performance.
Now, I should say, it's not a 2.8 gigahertz Athlon. It's a 2800 plus Athlon, right?
XP 28.
It's running actually slower than 2.8 gigahertz. But
the real-world clock speed, but it performs like essentially, when they say 2800, we've talked about this before, 2800 XP or XP 2800 plus, it means it's performing at the equivalent of a 2800 megahertz Pentium 4 processor.
Well, and this is what's important. The fastest Athlon out there is very nearly well within the margin of error as fast as the fastest Pentium out there.
And in some cases, it's faster.
And on Unreal Tournament, it's actually faster.
And the truth is, that's not even the most important part. It's like half the price, Leo. Right. It's less expensive.
So that's why it's in there.
Less expensive.
So the benchmarks show pretty solid on this machine. We're happy with the results.
We're pretty happy with this machine. But you know what? We sent like I said, I sent the links to Roman. So Roman's probably cursing me.
He's putting them on the website right now.
Going up
so you can see all the numbers. Yeah.
We tweaked it. We actually managed to bring the 3D Mark number, 3D Mark 2001 numbers went up.
How did you tweak it?
And actually, Yoshi basically, the latest drivers, the latest settings, modifying some of the BIOS settings inside of the system, basically streamlining it.
How much performance improvement were you able to get by that kind of streamlining? 5%, 10%?
No, more like 2%. Which again is, remember that phrase, margin of statistical insignificance? Yoshi and I have become a huge fan of that phrase.
Well, the old rule of thumb is anything less than a 5% difference is unnoticeable by humans.
I would say anything less than a 10 to 20% difference is almost impossible to notice. People who game professionally might notice that. The rest of us, Look, right now, if you get the fastest graphics card, which is the 9700, the fastest processor you can afford, and a good motherboard, it's going to be almost indistinguishable no matter who puts the system together as long as you have the proper drivers loaded.
All right, let's play some games.
That much of a science, Yoshi, would you say that?
I'd say at least 512 RAM, too.
Yeah, 512 RAM.
Should we play let's play at 1600 by 1200.
The monitor won't support it.
Oh, we can't do it because of our, you won't be able to see it. All right. So we'll play 10 by 7. Is that the only one we can? We're going to play Unreal Tournament, or what are we going to play?
This is the benchmark, actually.
Yeah, all right.
It goes through the flyby, then the bot match.
I'll put it to you this way.
I don't have to shoot or anything.
I don't know.
Whoa!
Yeah, we're getting about 80 frames per second at 10 by 7.
This is where they turn off any artificial slowdowns, which they do when you play the game. This is without any slowdowns. You're running as fast as you can. Whoa, whoa.
You will be happy with this game. If you are not happy with Unreal Tournament 2003 running on our version of UGM, you have issues and we cannot help you. What we can do, however, and what we're going to do, coming up is we're going to start turning up. We're going to start playing around. This isn't the Athlon XP, the 2800 XP is not a particularly overclockable chip, but we're going to play with it, see if we can get the numbers up, see what we can do. A little outside our normal boundaries, and I'm going to see what we can do.
Well, you've got this great cooling machine. Maybe I'll be able to do it.
You never
We're
know.
at minus 37 degrees, according to
you
cool?
like that?
This is on the
I think you want to just
I can't move it. Wait a minute. The thing is heavy. All right. I didn't eat my Wheaties.
Leo went on holiday after giving himself a hernia.
You can't see it.
All the information is up there on the Screensavers. Well, will be up there on the Screensavers website when Roman gets a chance to put it up there. Good stuff. We had a lot of fun building.